she needs to start wearing makeup more often. LaLa Squad, what it do? It's your girl LaLa, and I'm back with a whole nother video. I know it's been a while, forgive me, but as y'all may or may not know, I'm currently on set of my second season of the TV show Boomerang on BET. Super excited about that. Anyways, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I saw something today online that really caught my attention that is not often talked about, but whenever you do talk about it, all of a sudden, you're seen as so many different things, except for honestly just expressing your truth. And by the title of this video, you already know that is Summer Walker. So let's get into this message that she posted on her Instagram. Okay, so the message that Summer Walker posted goes like this. Nah, for real though, I've decided y'all don't deserve me, LOL. I knew from day one I was too real for this. Y'all can have the music and I'ma just head out. After interviews, photo shoots, videos, and really the shows too. I'll finish this tour out though. I'm just a regular person, nothing more. LOL, people got this aim effed up. I've been me from day one. I'm not about to start acting different, talking different, treating people different, or looking different. People really expect too much from you. Every day / everything isn't a Miss America Bad BITCH contest, and I don't feel the need to put others down to stay relevant. People really just disconnected. That's in all caps. Hiding behind these apps, these filters, the clothes, the makeup, the hair, LOL, a lot of y'all need to step back and get into yourselves from a different perspective. Take the same amount of time that you normally do to prepare / improve your physical, but apply it to your spirit and become comfortable with the real you, whoever that may be, as long as you're not hurting anyone. That same amount of time you take to chase the bag, try putting the same amount of energy into patience, acceptance, understanding, self-awareness, self-love. But I know no one gives a about what I'm saying. So yeah, peace, love, and light. And honestly, the picture that went with it, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't too sure about it. I didn't understand it. But something that I did understand was the words that she said. So me personally, I can only speak from my own personal experience. And I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely agree with exactly what it is she's talking about. So first things first, when it comes to social media, you know, being a public figure, just being a figure that people know you on a larger scale than normal, you are definitely going to be receiving a lot of judgment, a lot of unwarranted opinions, and so many things of that nature. And in order to even thrive in this industry, unfortunately, you're going to have to be able to block that out. And a lot of people are not interested in doing that. And I'll be honest, when I very first started in doing the whole social media thing and everything like that, I constantly was ridiculed for things that were supernatural to me, such as being thin, which I still am today. But ironically, as I've been on a platform longer, I don't get those negative comments anymore. And I'm feeling like it may come from the fact that people are so into body positivity now. But I also had to hear people's input very much so a lot on having acne. When it comes to having acne, I fed so much into the comments that it literally would make me feel horrible about myself. But I also took the negative feedback and things like that and turned it into something positive, which caused me to have luxurious skin these days. Needless to say, it was still harmful and hurtful to hear these things a lot from people who especially did not know me. Something that I super understand that she's talking about is the fact that people said it's not a Miss America contest and you don't have to 24/7 look a certain way. I get it. I get it. There's so many girls who you've never seen them on social media without makeup. For me, I started off not wearing makeup at all. And then every now and again, you may see me with makeup on social media, which comes to the point where when people see me in public, I'm constantly being told, oh my God, you look so much better in person. When most of the videos that I do at home are me just that, at home. So I don't have to be glammed up. I'm in the confines of my own home and I shouldn't have to be glammed up, you know? When it comes to Summer Walker, one thing that I've noticed is that she's a very chill, comfortable, and vibey type girl. With that being said, I don't even remember more than 10 times I've seen her with makeup on her page. Her face, excuse me, is very, very natural. She has beautiful skin. She just wears lip gloss from what I see. And I don't see anything wrong with that. It's crazy how, because she doesn't wear makeup often, everybody's saying that she should, but at the same token, Alicia Keys went from not wearing makeup went from wearing makeup to not wearing makeup, and it's glorified. And it's like, if a girl comes out and that's just who she is, not wearing makeup, why are people telling her that they should wear makeup or that she needs to start wearing makeup more often? Because those same people will, in the same breath, tell you why you wear makeup all the time. So it's just like, ugh, I understand. She addresses filters. She addresses people doing the most for apps. And quite frankly, I feel like if you can get on an app and show yourself naturally, without having any, uncomfortability, and just being who you are, that's a true sense of self, and I respect that. And in this industry, it is all about how people perceive you. So if you're not giving them a certain thing that they want, of course you're going to get a whole bunch of backlash. And for someone who's new and just really is here just to share their talent and things like that, I'm sure it's difficult. A lot of us, believe it or not, you may not be one specifically, but a lot of us enjoy validation. And whether it's a blatant thing or a subconscious thing, no one wants to be told anything about themselves, especially when they're being true to themselves. I'm sure that's super uncomfortable. The most interesting thing about this post is that when they ended up posting it on different blogs, I went through just to read what people had to say, and quite frankly, it was disgusting. There was so many negative comments such as, oh, well, this is what you signed up for, and oh, she can't handle the fame, on to the next one, and oh, she's just a crybaby. And it's like, people don't understand that this is truly something to deal with. I notice when it comes to people giving feedback and things like that, I go to click on different profiles, and it's a lot of people who aren't even bold enough to show their own face on their own pages. And it's pathetic, because these same people who are literally tearing down somebody else for being themselves and being true to who they are the same people who are uncomfortable in their own skin without even having eyes on them. So I understand where she's coming from, and I hate that people aren't hearing her and taking it serious to the point where she feels like she can't even continue in her craft because she has to conform to something that she doesn't want to be. I do feel like social media and the industry literally makes bystanders to be disconnected, because first thing first, you can never speak on something that you've never experienced. And a lot of people, if given the opportunity to do this, honestly wouldn't be able to make it, because it's not as easy as they think. To be able to stand from the outside and look in and feel like stuff is super easy and only see the glitz and glamorous part of it is super simple. But when you're actually on the other side, it's a totally different thing. Now, I know a lot of y'all are probably thinking, because of course there's people who will watch you and still hate on you at the same time, well, LaLa, how can you relate and all that extra stuff? I feel like I have enough of a platform to where I absolutely understand what is coming out of her mouth, and I respect it and I totally get it. Now, unfortunately, if I was to say the same message, I know that probably, let's say, 2.5 million of my 3.1 million followers will go in on me and say how much I shouldn't have chose to do this and all that extra stuff. But just because you're given a certain platform and you are operating on it doesn't mean that you have to be okay with being criticized for being who you are. So I simply put up this message because I personally wanted to speak on it, and I totally understand where she's coming from. And I feel like it is a great time for me to speak on it using my platform to simply say, y'all be careful with what you're putting out there on the internet, and watch how you're addressing people who you call yourself being a fan of, because the internet is very serious. There's so many people who have smaller platforms and get 2 negative comments and cannot take it. Imagine seeing hundreds of negative comments. So don't be a part of the messiness of tearing someone down, especially when they're doing something cool and they're just being themselves and allowing other people to feel comfortable within themselves. I appreciate Summer Walker, me personally, and I feel like she doesn't have to wear makeup. I love the fact that she's just chill. I love the fact that she's not a typical bad bitch. We got millions of those. How many girls do we actually see on the internet not wearing makeup, not feeling the need to wear a wig? You know, honey, she has freeform dreads right now and she's just doing whatever she wants to, and I appreciate that because she's not conforming to what society's standard of beauty is, and at the same time, she's still banging and beautiful to me. And honey, honestly, her being comfortable in her skin is a whole different level of being beautiful. That's me personally thinking on that subject. But anyways, I just wanted to go ahead and give my 2 cents on that. And I think from now on, whenever something hits, you know, the internet, instead of me just talking about it amongst my friends, I'm going to get on here and talk about it and get y'all input too. So based off of what I just read from Summer Walker and her post, tell me, what are y'all thoughts? Are y'all agreeing that she shouldn't have to conform and that it's okay for her to speak out about it on her own platform? Or do y'all disagree and say, well, just like a lot of other people, this is what she chose. If you can't take the heat, stay out the kitchen. Let me know, okay? But if you haven't done so already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Make sure you go ahead and give me a thumbs up, honey. And make sure you go ahead and turn on your notification bell. Per usual, this is your girl, LaLa Milan, honey. And I love y'all for real. Bye-bye.